Hi everybody and welcome back to all of you. This is our talk family. I normally say welcome back talk family, but today we're going to do things a little bit different. Thank you so much for joining me again, and thank you so much for continuing to spread our platform and being grateful for the work that we are doing. I appreciate all the messages that come through. I'm your host. My name is Deshpale Bechan, and joining me today in studio is Bianca Heck, and she is the dealer principal of Omoda Jaecoo Centurion. Now, Bianca is also a winner this year of the Motoring Woman of the Year Awards. And one of the reasons that she has made it through is because she has contributed to this platform in sitting here and inspiring so many women through the years. And I'm so grateful that she is. We were both shocked today when we found out. But Bianca is widely regarded as a strong and she's an intuitive leader with a clear understanding that the success of any team lies in recognizing the strengths and the weaknesses of each individual. The last time I interviewed you, what was your position?
Sales manager.
There we go. So from sales manager, in just a short few years, she's now a dealer principal, and that's what we call success. She uses this insight to guide her team effectively, ensuring that performance and people development go hand in hand. With an innovative mindset, Bianca is constantly exploring new ways to grow her dealership, making the most of the resources at her disposal to solve problems and create opportunity. She's not afraid to take risks or make tough decisions, approaching each challenge with determination, focus, and a well-structured plan of action. And guess what? We're going to have proof of that next week because, well, it's going to be a surprise now, but by the time this is aired, it's going to be happening already. She's traveling to China next week, and we'll find out why in the upcoming months. Her leadership reflects resilience, vision, and commitment to excellence in an environment that demands both agility and strength. So without further ado, I'm so honored and I am so grateful that the universe has worked its way around to bring Bianca Heck back to us as a winner. Let's welcome her, and as always, this interview is proudly brought to you by Sariti Solutions and MFC, a division of Nedbank's, our rock. So let's reintroduce yourself, because the last time, as you said, I had a small following. It's grown 56%. I had to pull that number from anywhere, by the way. It's not a statistic, but you know that we've grown so much since then. So please reintroduce yourself.
No. Well, thank you for that amazing introduction. It really means a lot. And I can say the same about you. And like I said to you, you know, when I went back onto your social platforms,
you shouldn't have left in the first place.
No, I wasn't gone. I mean, I just, you know, you don't always look, I still follow and whatnot, but you don't always look at everybody's stuff all the time. And, you know, when you get busy, you're not on social media as much. But I deliberately went back to go check everything and see what, you know, interviews and things. This is now, since I got nominated, I was looking at your interviews and things. And yeah, I was flabbergasted about the growth that you have done.
Is that on the Women in Motoring South Africa Facebook page?
Yes.
Or is it on my own personal page?
Well, no, I haven't really looked at your own personal page, but the platform, the Women in Motoring, has grown exceptionally as well.
So Women in Motoring South Africa is now sitting on about 74,000 followers, and I mean, like, our views sometimes we hit 10 million a month. But I know that in the past 6 years since the page, 7 years since the page has been introduced, many years ago actually, already we had reached 40 million people. So now I think we've reached over, I would say, 500 million.
Is there something on your personal page I should also go look at?
You should become my friend on my personal page, firstly, because now you're part of the inner circle.
Yes.
And I think I have 9,600 followers.
Yeah.
So people obviously were interested in who's behind this whole Woman in Motoring South Africa thing, especially when I represented Africa in Vegas for the first time at the Women's Symposium. And I've been invited this year for the second time.
Wow.
So I think they wanted to see who is this dish, started following me, and I think I have 5,000 friends and 9,500 followers. But the funny thing is I have more views with those little followers on my personal page than I do on Women in Motoring South Africa, because on my personal page I don't just talk about motoring, but I talk about my journey, and I'm also an activist for GBV, rape and suicide, and I'm a counselor and mediator. So I think that has grown, and the awareness that I've raised through that page, my personal page. So I now started a new page, by the way, in the same name, Dish Palebation, where I have it locked. Because I have a family now that doesn't want to be so public, and they don't like photos, and so I have no Facebook to give me my memories every day. So I've got a locked profile as well.
I'll definitely give you a follow there.
Please
do. What I just want to say is thank you. I can see that there's more and more women in the industry stepping up and
thank you. But
being recognized.
Let's talk about you now, okay? Because you just I know you don't want to talk about you, but you kind of flipped the conversation.
Oh, sorry.
Because I was like, well done to you, and you're like, well done to you too, and then you interviewed me. So let's turn this interview back around, and let's tell everybody where your journey began.
So my journey began the moment when I realized I had a passion for business and for people. Obviously, I chose the motor industry because of the exciting, the dynamics of the motor industry in a dealership, the excitement, and the fact that it's fast paced and there's targets to hit and those kinds of things. So I did start as a sales executive, and I worked my way to the top today as a dealer principal. From a sales executive, I had my fair share in sales, but you never stop selling. The sales basically went over to customer experiences and customer service, and then to leadership. So I've worked my way to the top, selling cars, and then in a managerial position, leading the team that I work with, and then it became a development leadership role. So now I'm not just leading a team, but I'm also teaching them how to lead other people. So that's quite great. But that's me. That's my journey so far. Wow.
And then we know a lot about your company and the product already, but lots more viewers will come on board and want to know more about Jaecoo and Omoda. And there's also Jaecoo. Tell us a little bit more about each of their products.
Okay, so Omoda Jaecoo Centurion is, I'm representing them. So it's a brand that's very innovative. It's technology focused. It's for the modern day driver. It's beautiful designs. It's got all the technology that you would want, so premium technology. It's very affordable in terms of your everyday South African. So it's amazing vehicles. So Omoda Jaecoo is a part of Cherry International.
Okay.
So it's family of Cherry International. So it's also a brand of Cherry International, and so will Jaecoo be. But Jaecoo will be a brand on its own, separate from Omoda Jaecoo. However, it's also bringing you electronic vehicles. It's bringing you new technology.
They launched last year at Festival of Motoring.
So you've seen a bit about them. So it's a very, very beautiful looking car. There's going to be a lot of technology in those cars, and also it's going to fit your pocket. So we're very excited for that to launch. But I think we are definitely on the right side of the Chinese brands in terms of vehicles. And
honestly, I don't think there's any brand, whether it's Chinese, whether it's Japanese, German, or even Indian.
Yeah.
Because Tata has come back into the country
Yeah,
with the Harrier. I don't think there's any bad car out there. I've been testing like crazy. I've got 10 more test drive reviews that I actually need to
you're
shoot.
doing a lot of reviews.
Gosh, there's only so much we can do, but I love your brands. They're amazing.
Definitely. We're also very proud to be part of Cherry International. You know, if you look at the technology and the products that they still want to enroll and still, you know, give to South Africans, it's amazing. And I think when we go to China now next week, we're going to see more of it. Are you excited? I'm very excited.
Have you been?
No.
No. Okay, you're going to have the time of your life.
But yeah, there's a lot I can say about our brands and about our cars. We've got a lot of models available. We have plenty to choose from, whether you just finished school, whether you're retiring, whether you have a family, whether you want, you know, a looker. There is a lot to choose from, and it fits everybody's pockets. Absolutely,
and with the Omoda, even, I mean, with executive, it's very executive. I love Omoda, I must say. It's Jaecoo and Omoda. I won't say more. I need to remain, and I've got 52 brands involved in this year's MOT.
Wow.
So, you know, I can't tell you which is my favorite car and what I drive and what I would buy, because I would buy none actually.
Okay.
Because I have sometimes 2 to 3 cars per week to test.
But you must have a top 5.
Nah.
Don't.
I don't.
Okay.
I actually don't, because I most drive the top of the range models, because that's our audience. But now and then I would do student vehicles and the under 300,000 or 300,000 rand vehicles. So I have my favorite there in that segment. But when it comes to 600,000 and over, I actually don't, because they are all so similar to me in terms of the specs now and technology and the ride. There's no bad car. So
it's true.
I don't know, I'm going next week and I'm driving another brand as well for the first time, the Futon, Bucky, which I'm very excited about, because I'm a Bucky girl. We own a Bucky. I won't tell you what we own, but well, my husband, not me. I don't own any car. But yeah, I'm very excited at this new Buckies, because I can show off to him about the new Buckies that I'm driving, and he's still very old school in terms of his brands. Okay, and so I'm like, check. My Bucky is parked next to yours. Is bigger. Oh, it has more specs, and and yours is like 3 times the price of this one. So, so yeah, I'm definitely a Bucky girl. If I had to buy my own vehicle, it would be a Bucky, but I won't name which one.
Okay.
But it's definitely a Chinese brand.
I would love for you to, I'm not sure, probably you have driven most of the Omoda Jaekoos by now.
All.
Okay, so, but
all?
What about the C5 HEV? Have you driven that one? The
C5 HEV.
So the new hybrid.
Have we? Oh, no, we haven't.
So I would love for you to actually drive that car, and then once the iCar is launched, you must also that one for a spin.
I'm looking forward to the iCar, and yes, I will drive that as soon as I'm available and time becomes available. I will do the.
Perfect.
But we're definitely doing a review next week on that one, so in the upcoming weeks, then we can talk about that.
Perfect.
So in your role now as dealer principal, like, what do you enjoy the most?
Honestly, I think it's developing my team. I enjoy, setting the example. I enjoy leading them from the front, teaching and training them. Still, I enjoy interacting with customers a lot too, because that's also something that I love. But for me, it's about developing a business and making it bigger and bigger. Because at the end of the day, the people is what's going to make you successful.
We can't help ourselves, can we?
What do you mean?
When it comes to customers.
Yeah.
Like yesterday, for example, one of our past clients from another brand, well, from Jaguar Land Rover, I interviewed her many, many years ago, and one of my team members had a conversation. But for some reason, I just wanted to jump into it myself. So I phoned her and I was like, oh my God, it's been so many years, 2022, that I interviewed you, and I just needed to speak to her. I wanted to speak to a person aside from my team, and and like, okay, you need to do that, you need to do this, but I wanted to get out there and just, so we can't help that. And that's something that is like very special that you do as well.
I agree. It's nice when you can, see people confident, see people grow, see people evolve. So I think that's the thing that I enjoy the most now, is to be there for my team and to support them and to assist them in growing and evolving in business. So
I think you're going to do great.
Thank you.
I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
Any dealer principal that comes, I mean, we're running out of DPs, female DPs.
Female ones.
Yeah, we really are. So there's more than 4,500 dealerships in the country, but we have awarded and recognized and been in touch with every single female DP in the country. We have run out. So I need more sales managers to please step into this role, or more parts managers. Just do the, just do the course.
Yes,
okay? Just do the course and gear yourself up, because you are capable.
Yeah, look, I think there's a lot of women that has the talents and the capabilities and the leadership and stuff to be able to do this, and to become the dealer principals and the directors or whatever it may be. I think it's just gonna, women must really just take up space, and they must do it, and they must learn from the other leaders and mentors.
Absolutely, that's why you're here. That's why you're here, and that's why we're continuing. It's because we need women to understand that that they are capable. You are capable. You are capable to do it. Sometimes you might feel intimidated. Sometimes you might watch someone in Bianca's role and think, oh my God, I don't know how she does it, because I do, trust me. And I'm sure you do as well. Like, how does Dish do this? You're following me. People don't know how I do what I do, but when you get to that position, it just becomes your way of life.
Yes.
And the first thing to get to that position is to take that first step, because that step is not going to take itself towards you.
Yes, of course.
You take one step towards your goal, I promise you, that goal will take 10 steps towards you.
No, of course.
So
I agree.
You just need to make that first step. And in all of this, who's inspired you along the way?
There's a few leaders that has inspired me in my journey. Leaders that have shown discipline and commitment and integrity. There's different ones. There's different leaders. Of course, Rian is one.
I love Rian. Botha, right? Botma. Botma. No, I always share his posts, and he's a huge supporter.
He's got the most amazing visions, for his businesses and what he wants to do, and he's changing people's lives. So that's also something that I want to do one day. And I think I'm already doing it, but not on the scale that he's doing it. So, but yeah, I've learned from quite a bit of leaders, different things. I would say that's my inspiration. And on a more personal level, I think also I've got twin boys that are 3 years old. So
oh no,
that's inspiring me to make money.
Congratulations, but terrible threes, 2 of them.
Yeah. No. That they are my inspiration to make money. So yeah, that's good.
That's very important.
Yeah.
We need money to live, and But how is that with you? 3. You have a supportive husband, that you say? Okay.
Of course I do. Yeah.
Okay, that's
he's
great.
very supportive as well. It's I don't know what life is like without twins. So I think it's not always easy, but I won't know what's life without two at the same time.
The bigger they grow, the bigger the problems.
Oh.
just to let you know, so enjoy them while they're young. My one is going to be 20 next month.
Oh, okay.
And my
Congratulations.
other baby is no longer a baby, but she's going to be 17 next month. And trust me, you have absolutely no control over teenagers. Not that you want to control them, but you want to at least try and guide them. But there's something I learned just recently about having a 3-year-old or a 2-year-old or even a 5-year-old. You want to teach them life lessons, right? I've just learned the saying, let them be your life lesson. Who's more closer to actually being joyful, you or them?
They.
Thank you. It's because we know too much already.
Yeah.
They don't. And that is a lesson I just recently learned.
Yeah.
So sorry I had to bring that in because it's actually a mystique that taught me that recently. So
good advice. Thank you.
I wish I had, I had adopted that.
Yeah.
When I was younger. I just posted something yesterday on Facebook saying, 2 baby pictures of mine. What would you have told this baby? And then I realized...
Don't grow up.
No, I realized that baby would not have listened anyway because I don't listen. So that baby would have been as stubborn as I am because I was born very, very sickly. I had laryngeal malacia and narrow windpipes, and I almost died 3 times before I was a year old.
Wow.
So I had something like meningitis when I was 7 months old, and doctors said I would never have made it past 2 years old.
And here you are.
And I've never told the story on this platform, by the way. So I'm not even sure. I can see my cameraman is looking at me weird, but I don't know why I'm saying what I'm saying, but when you have triplets, this is a podcast, it's a free flow conversation. Not triplets, you have your twins or you have babies. I think I'm in the position to now give that advice. Learn from them.
Thank you.
Learn how to be joyful.
I will definitely use it.
Yeah. I wish I knew this then. Are there anything that you'd like to share with our guests in terms of what not to do? In terms of your growth. In the industry and in your position. I think now as a dealer principal, if you've made any mistakes along the way, you don't have to point it out to us, but what advice can you give? Well,
one thing that I've learned in terms of if there was any mistakes that I've made as whatever role I was in, I think one thing would be to not let difficult decisions sit to make them. You know what I mean? Like, you need to make the difficult decisions and have difficult conversations now and not later.
Yeah,
if I can put it like that, procrastination, but on difficult things. The quicker you can solve a problem, the quicker the problem is solved and everybody can move on.
Yeah,
if you can handle difficult conversations or make difficult decisions now and not later, that's also a way of you growing as a person. And if there's another person involved, it will also help them grow as an individual. So I think that's the main thing that I would have done differently, or what I'm trying every day to do differently is to make difficult decisions now and not let it, leave it for later. Because it's not going to go away. It's going to be there until you make a decision, or it's going to be there until you have a conversation. So have a conversation, get it over and done with. It's not always going to be easy, but it's things that need to be get done, whether it's you helping someone else or whether it's you sorting out a difficult customer or whatever the case might be. I think that's the one thing that...
You are a huge champion, obviously, for this movement, and you've already explained that. And that was my next question to you. So I'm going to jump the gun here, and I know as a dealer principal, you'll be able to answer this question for me. It's a question I've never asked ever on this platform. But because I am going through it in my life, I want to ask you for advice. Okay. And maybe someone else can learn from it. My father passed away 10 months ago, and a lot has happened since then. And I'm sitting with great responsibility right now that I think is affecting me in terms of motivating other people, because I'm feeling demotivated. How do you get through this? What do you do in a situation like this?
It's a very difficult situation that you're in, and I won't necessarily be able to advise you because I don't know what really is going on in your life. But
just say, for instance, okay, you have people that are challenging your
character.
Exactly, your character and your worth.
I think you must just go back to what you know and what you believe in. It is hard and it's tough for women to stay positive every day. There's a lot more things that I think
do all women go through
all
that?
women go through like, especially when it comes to, you know, who you are and what is your purpose in life and those kinds of things. I think you must just go back to what you know. What is the thing that makes you who you are today? And you must focus on that. Don't ever stop believing in yourself. There's going to be challenges as women, people in general, but as women specifically. There's going to be challenges every single day of your life. And whether you go back to whether you pray or what it is that you do, you need to do those things, and you need to remind yourself every single day of who you are and why you are doing what you are doing.
I just have to watch my interviews and it makes me feel better. I have to watch you.
If
next week I'll watch you and I'll feel better.
If that's what you need to do, then that's what you need to do. But you have to wake up. Women are the people that needs to wake up every single day. They need to look after their families. They need to go to work. They need to do great things. That is expected of them. And it's going to be tough, but you need to do it anyway. Tough times, hard situations, it's gonna pass. If you've lost family members, unfortunately, and I'm sorry about that. I really feel for you. I've also lost family members in my life. It's never gonna go away. You learn to live with it. But don't forget who you are, and don't forget why you do what you do and who you do it for.
Thank you.
I think that's the best
I think
advice
also,
I can give.
I think on that, I'd just like to add something that just came back to me, and thank you for, for bringing this lesson that I actually lived my entire life by, is that this space is yours. This is ours. It's yours, and the only way it can be disrupted is if you allow it to. No one can disrupt this piece unless you allow them to. So I'm gonna take my own advice. It only came to me now, and I realized that I have been weak to allow that to, but when it comes to,
but that's okay.
You're one rock. My father was my rock, my only rock, as in a male figure that stood by my side through every challenge in my life from the day I was born. When he passed away, I only then realized, my gosh, I am the luckiest person in the world to actually have a man that he would breathe for me. I was his life, and I lost that, So it's very unfortunate that it's only 10 months. I guess it's still so fresh, and I had to deal with. My mom had cancer. And she's recovering cancer. She had a mastectomy, and I have to help her through all of this. And my sister lives in New Zealand, so she's very far away. And it's just there's so much to take care of. But at the end of the day, I've brought a little bit of my life. Everybody knows my personal life, what I've been through in my past, but I'm bringing a little bit of my current situation into this, and I just want to be authentic and be myself. And I don't want to hide behind any fences and barriers, and I just want to be. I think that's what this is teaching me right now. Just be you. People will understand that you are not bubbly, or if I'm not coming across over the camera bubbly, or I want you to know that I also go through it.
No, of course.
You might see me smiling, and I love to smile. I think I was born smiling. I think I'll die smiling. But inside, there's a lot that I go through, and you know what?
That's okay. You know what? That's okay. It's a lot that you have on your plate, and a lot of things that you have to take responsibility for now.
And 40 bridezillas.
And it's going to take a lot of time. It's probably never going to
Did you hear what I said?
No.
40 brides. And all my
40 what?
my 40 winners per year.
Oh.
I call them my bridezillas.
Oh, okay.
Because for me, I treat each one of you all as brides.
Okay.
It's a huge thing in your life. For some, they've actually told me being a bride and was not as big as getting this award. So come the time when I have to start bringing all of this together, along with MFC, a division of Nedbank, I actually lead the 40 ladies, so 36 winners and 4 special awards.
Wow.
And oh my gosh, it's a very glitzy event. I'm sure you saw it on social media. Yeah. We only have CEOs and MDs and high profile people as guests, so no one is, so it's a huge responsibility. And then I have my 40 brides that will be traveling from all over the country. We have 9 provinces this year, 52 brands, including 3 supercars.
No, I'm looking forward
to it. First time we have supercars, so yeah, I'm nervous because the time goes so quickly. I mean, we're going to be in May before you know it.
Yeah.
And I have to make the announcement in August. I think we're going to be making the announcements before August. So we'll start with one lady, you number 16 apparently, or 17,
so
which we just found out now. So, okay, so are you excited about it?
I'm very excited.
I think I should ask you this question maybe 3 months from now and let you process it.
No, I'm very excited. Like, I'm very happy about it. I'm very excited. I can't wait to join you now for the first time, really mingling with you at this event. So it's going to be great.
Trust me, you won't be mingling with me.
Why?
I hide because I'm hiding backstage, trying to make sure that everything goes off very clearly. But afterwards, we will be dancing together.
Definitely.
So I'm so glad. Congratulations about that. And is there any advice? I feel like you interviewed me today. So
no,
thank you
not
for
at
that.
all. I just want to say one more thing back on your situation, your life situation. Because your father played such a big role in your life. I think what you need to do is just think of what he would have done if he was here now. You know what I mean? When you have a hard thing that you need to sort out, or you have a family member that's putting pressure on you, just how would your dad have handled it? And I think that will resonate with you, and that will keep you going.
You know, I paid a tribute on the 8th of November, last year's event, to my dad. He was a man of such high integrity. He spent 40 years in the hardware industry, and his boss actually spoke at his funeral. And I'm going to take that into consideration, that my father was a man of integrity, of high principle, of strength. Started working at the age of 16, the youngest of 8 children, and spoiled crazy by my grandmother. But he took care of his 3 children, and especially his wife, with so much of love and commitment. And whatever challenges he faced, I never knew about it because he just handled it with such grace and with immense. What I admired most about him is his principle. That for me is everything. Just to be a principled person that is, that prides yourself not just in customer service or honesty and integrity, but most importantly, that knows when to draw the line.
Yeah.
He knew that. So thank you for that advice.
You must also see how your face lights up when you speak about him. It's beautiful.
I was angry with him for the last 2 months.
No, you must.
And I just got out of it this week. So I think that's why I'm lighting up again.
That's good.
I went through all of the motions, after someone dies, first the grief, and then the fighting with him, and then the why, because he gave us hope after the pacemaker was put in, and then there's so many questions, and then The last 2 months it was just anger.
Yeah.
It was anger, and then now it's like some, just things happened now in this past week, and it's come to a point where I'm like, I love you again. Sorry, I chased you away, and I didn't want to think about you, and I told you to leave me alone. And going through all of that.
Normal emotions.
So I'm glad. It's the first time I'm doing this. I've never done this on my show or in an interview, and I'm so glad that. So thank you for being my counselor.
Thank you for sharing.
I can save on my weekly psychology session this week. I appreciate you, Bianca. You've actually proved why you're winning this award, actually. So you in this whole situation and advising me, you know what, you've been vetted, screened, and gone through the process. You're a winner.
But that's what you've been telling us all these times, all these years. You must, go back to what you know and be who you are and let it shine and be strong. And this is what you stand for. So you need to just follow your own advice.
Thank you, Bianca, because I told you I was not well before the interview. I didn't feel emotionally strong.
Yeah.
And you said to me, Desh, do you want to postpone this interview? And I'm like, no, because you're going to make me feel better. And it happened.
I'm glad it worked.
It happened. But guess what? It's going to make me feel even more better. When we reintroduced our new studio, as you can see, we started playing 30 seconds.
Okay.
And I love this game because it makes me laugh, because I'm so... my IQ, I tell everybody in all my interviews, I'm not very good with lots of stuff, geographically, and... all I know how to do is talk about...
General knowledge.
Yeah, general knowledge, no, not at all. I know cars.
Okay.
I know cars and how to be a mom and dad. Yeah. So I don't know movies and I don't know songs, but we're going to try.
Okay.
I'll take the lead, okay? This man just died. He was 86 years old. Everyone knows him. When you're throwing something aside, you are what? Like something it away. His name is Texas Ranger. The Texas Ranger, am I right, guys? Texas Ranger. Yeah.
I don't know.
His name, help me out. Walk a Texas Ranger. Chuck Norris.
Chuck Norris.
Yeah.
Did he die?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I thought I was bad. So I found out one day after he passed away. And I mean, I liked him.
I didn't.
Even though I don't know guys and movies and stuff, I liked him. What do you drive?
A motor?
Another word for you said a motor, but no, it's a motor. What's that?
A motor car?
That's a car. Okay. Ooh. You know that song? My favorite.
That's not the song, right?
Red, red, white. It's sung by who?
Oh my goodness.
It's a boy band, but okay, now it's an old man band. They still play, by the way.
My dad's gonna kill me if I don't get this right.
You have to. They sang a lot of...
No.
Do not do that. What's my name?
Desh.
What's my full name? Do you know my full name?
Desh, no. Desh. No, I
mean, my full name is Udeshni.
Udeshni.
Okay, so what's the first letter? UB?
UB40. UB40. Is UBO a band though?
Yes. Not a band. They're a boy band. Yeah, they're a band.
They are.
Okay, they're literally, I'm telling you, they still sing. All of them are still together. And they do lives, because when I was in Vegas, I saw them doing like a live, but I didn't go inside. I was hearing from out, and then they sang red wine.
Okay.
And so I like wine. I'm not gonna lie to you. My father loved dry red wine as well. So, okay. Not Mrs. If it's not Mrs., it's
Mr.
Okay. And it's a clothing store.
Mr. Price.
I think. Okay, have you been to Durban?
I have.
To the south?
Yes.
What's that place everybody likes to go to?
Margate.
That's it. TV. I said DS. This is DSTV and I said TV, so this is not gonna work. One of the ex-presidents of America. Felt.
Obama.
Felt. You felt? You know, as in like low felt, high felt. What is a felt?
Felt?
When something grows, like wildly, it grows into a grass. If grass grows wildly.
Grassland. I don't know.
Is felt bush? Is it like a bush?
George W. Bush.
George Bush.
Is it George W?
It's not. There's no W here,
then,
but
yeah, okay,
I'm sure
George
it's
Bush.
George. But it's George Bush.
All right, I'm gonna. This is not good. Like, I'm so terrible at this.
No, it doesn't matter. You will see when you watch this. We will laugh at ourselves, and if you can't laugh at yourself, really in life, then how can you even enjoy life?
No,
so just laugh at yourself. So, you know, in the swimming pool, right? We like in my pool, my kids, like when they were little, we would play this game.
Marco Polo.
That's it. Well done, Bianca Heck. Like, what the heck? You need to watch the Hecks on Netflix.
Oh, well,
it's so amazing.
I'm gonna go search it.
I love it. It makes me laugh. It's been my laughter. One more. Princess. What's it the word?
Who's timing this 30 seconds, by the way?
Yeah, for us.
30 seconds.
For us, it's not 30 seconds. Queen Elizabeth's daughter-in-law that died.
No, don't know.
Queen Elizabeth's daughter-in-law that died.
I don't know about one that died.
The one that died. King Charles' ex-wife.
Now you're asking me.
My God, you cannot
questions.
know, you cannot not know Princess Diana.
Oh, okay.
You do know
Princess
her.
Diana, I do, yeah. I didn't know okay, yeah, it is a daughter-in-law, you're right. Sorry. You're putting me on the spot.
Okay, my turn. Okay, you don't have to do so many. I was just enjoying myself.
Let's try this. Okay, so recently they sent 3 people outside of, not to the moon, but outside of Earth's like ventral barn, whatever you call it. Who's the company that sends them?
NASA.
That's it.
Is that?
Do you know about that?
I do.
The 3 individuals that
No,
went
I don't.
to the like, I don't know what they call
I
it.
don't, but we're almost out of time.
Okay, perfect.
But I will.
And if it's not the moon, it's the
Stop.
no.
Oh, if
What's
it's
the
not
opposite of the moon? Night and the day, but what creates day?
the sun.
Yes. Then the biggest I think it's the biggest mountain in the world.
Everest?
No.
The highest mountain in the world is
No.
uh
I don't know if it's
Mount
is it in
Everest.
Africa? Okay,
God.
sorry, the highest mountain in Africa.
in Africa, Table Mountain.
No. Are you sure it's Africa?
That's Kilimanjaro.
So it's not the world. Okay.
But Everest is the highest.
Oh, okay, yeah, you're
Thank
right.
you.
Sorry. And then you enjoy it with your coffee in the mornings, if you do eat it.
I have cappuccino every morning, by the way, made by my husband. So I don't drink coffee.
So it's not
You
a
enjoy the
it's not a-
biscuit.
Yeah, but there's a specific brand that's very popular.
Tennis, Mari.
No.
We
like-
Indian, okay? So we
If
have
it's
different.
not your grandpa, then it's
Your grandma. Oh my Ras.
Oh my God. Yes, well done. Yeah.
You know, that was not really an Indian thing though. Like Indian people, firstly, coffee is not our thing, it's tea.
Okay.
And we have Mari biscuits and tea or tennis biscuits and tea.
Oh, we also enjoy tennis biscuits and
Okay.
white biscuits.
All right. But do you know, like, because we obviously, my ancestors in 1860 came here and were influenced by the British, so most of our way of life is British.
Yeah.
So we literally do the whole dipping thing. Like, well, I don't. By the way, I don't drink tea.
I think everybody dips.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I don't. to be honest with you, I don't even drink tea.
Oh.
I drink coffee. I'm a coffee person, but more cappuccino, like I said. And
I think tea from time to time is nice, but I'm not a big tea drinker either. Do you want to do a last one?
Yes.
Okay, let's see.
Because you're making me sound a bit intelligent. So,
so there's this Christian birthday once a year on the 25th of December.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, so
Okay,
what do we call that event?
Christmas Day.
Yeah. So what's the night before that day?
Christmas
called?
Eve.
That's right.
And you gave me the answer. You're not supposed to.
You're so clever.
I was so clever. No, you gave me the answer. You were so. About 30 seconds. You're not supposed to say the word. That's what we call.
Did I? Oh.
But thank you for making me sound so intelligent on a very bad day. So it's the first time I ever said that on the show.
Did I even have one question right?
You had all right. Okay, I'll give you one that you'll be so confident and be so happy about. Where do we live?
Pretoria.
Not Gauteng. You live in Pretoria. I live
Johannesburg.
Right. Yeah. You've got it right. Shame, I'm even making my crew here, my camera crew here laugh. But anyway, that's what makes me happy when I see smiles on people's faces, and I'm so glad that I did not cancel or postpone today's interviews because of the way I was feeling.
I'm also glad.
You really made me feel happy, and thank you for that.
It's a pleasure.
And I also want to say to people out there that it's okay if you're not okay.
It is, definitely.
It's okay. So I also want to say thank you to Rian and the rest of the team for supporting you through this journey. And Rian, I'm sure you'll be watching this. I'll tag you when we do put it up or I share it. Thank you, Rian, for so many years of support, from the days of Emerentia being on our show. She became a winner last year. Now we have another a powerful woman from your network, and your support is amazing. I really, really thank you. Thank you so much, Bianca.
It's such a pleasure.
Thank you, Bianca, for...
I will extend the gratitude and
thank you for everything you do.
Thank you so much for having me and for everything you do as well. I think you are still empowering a lot of women, and I think that's something that you must remember, because Facebook, you can receive comments and things like that, but it doesn't always tell you what big of an impact you really make in people's lives. And I think that's something that you can just be reminded of every single day. Might not be every day, but at some point, somewhere, I didn't even expect a phone call to say that I'm a nominee, and I know you drive a lot of I know you drive a lot of that, and that's also an influence that you have on people's lives, big or small, and you're not always going to know about it, but you must just remind yourself about it every single day.
Thank you. I will. I'll try. But very excited about you being part of this year's program. It's going to be amazing. I love my job. I love what I do. This is not a job. There's a difference between job. A job is something you do to get paid. Work is something you do because you want to. And I love my work. So thank you, Bianca, and I want to thank you so much for engaging with our content by watching, commenting, and sharing our interviews, our non-profit initiatives, including the Motoring Woman of the Year Awards, which Bianca is now going to be a part of, powered by MFC, a division of Nedbank, and Talk the Talk Studios, which is powered by Sariti Solutions, focus on honoring and celebrating the woman in the South African motoring industry. So our mission goes beyond storytelling. We strive to make a positive impact on lives, and together we are dedicated to empowering and uplifting women within our industry. So ladies, it's been a very unusual interview, and I'm not going to apologize for being me. I'm unapologetically going to tell you that today, out of 1,200 interviews that I've conducted on this show, it was the first time that I shared my personal feelings and how I'm feeling right now with you, and normally it's not feelings of there's no negative feelings, so I do want to apologize to all of you, but I'm unapologetically going to say that I have to be transparent and share what's going on in my life. And I want to thank you, ladies, for when you were talking about running a social media platform, and you get all of these likes and all of these comments saying that you're doing a great job, and you don't really pay attention to it. But I also want to say, being a public figure and a social media influencer, not that I consider myself one because I'm a journalist, but I'm one of the only platforms in the world that have never had trolls. Not a single troll in 8 years. No one has trolled me. No one has said to me, you have no idea what you're talking about. And I have made mistakes in my articles, because there's 50 brands, and in each brand there's like at least 6 models with 50,000 million derivatives, and I make mistakes, but I've never been trolled, ever. And I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful for that. So ladies, success starts with ambition. And when you are ambitious, you begin to see what you are truly capable of achieving, and you push yourself to become the best version of who you are in everything that you do. So, don't let doubt hold you back, making you question whether you are good enough or capable enough to reach your goals. But when you choose to believe in yourself and give your best effort, the mindset begins to shift into confidence and into action. A strong desire to succeed is a powerful part of the journey. And when you are clear on what you want and you commit to going after it with determination, you naturally move closer to success. And with that, ladies, always remember, the question is never who's going to let me. It must be
who's going to stop me.
Thank you. You can see she's a follower.